Hey YouTube, LegionxMoose here, and yeah, things are not looking too well for Alphon. He finally regained his memories, and apparently he was a mass murderer, and Shionne's been abducted by, what's his name, Volrun? What's his name? Okay, it doesn't say there, but I think his name was Volrun, or something along those lines, and yeah.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was
Oh,
insensitive
yeah, and also,
of me.
as you can see, his mask
Though,
is
there's still an awful
fully
lot I wish I
broken,
could
his other half.
understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth
And that's
feels
how he
just as
regained his
elusive as
memories.
when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renin sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then?
And also, Alphon is 300 years
Listen,
old.
I may be a traitor among my people, but
Well, not 300 years
I am
old,
still
but
Renin, born and
he's
raised.
from that past.
I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales.
He's probably like 320
And yet
years
now
old,
I feel like there
or
was little
something
truth
along
to
those
any of
lines.
it.
Speaking of which,
Given it's like an
there's
anime,
something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony.
and the main
It
characters
used
are
the
always
Renis
young.
Alma.
You're certain?
Yes, or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renin. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank,
I'm just wondering,
we have
like,
even bigger fish to
how
fry
come
than
he
that.
hasn't aged?
By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
The only thing that I'm thinking is that since he's a test experiment, a test subject, that might be the reason why he can't age. Or he has slow aging.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shionne and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are.
Or
In
if
one
it's
way or
not
another.
that, then it's probably the mask
Yeah, but you've only just found out.
keeping him
I mean, no,
young
not found out.
or not aged.
Remembered.
To tell you the truth,
Because
actually
one
beginning
part
to
of the
forget
mask
I'd
broke
even
and he
lost my memory in
regained
the
half of
first
his
place.
memory, which was his name.
Now
Now
that it's
the other
returned,
half is broken,
well,
and he learned
you can see what
who
I'm
he is,
like.
or he remembered who he is.
It's strange. When I think about Lenegus, it still feels like it was only a year or 2 ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renins invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me.
That's good. I
used
thought
to
she was gonna
curse my
say
bad
she
luck
know
that
how
I'd
it
ever been
feels
born a mage in the
because
first place.
for Alphon,
Otherwise, if
he's
I
been gone
hadn't,
for 300 years.
maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if
But
that
she
had been the case,
sympathizes
I guess I'd probably still be
sympathizes
just another
the fact
slave
that they
with
both
no means to
have no
resist.
family. Because she's the
I'd
last
never
of
have met up
her
with you
mage
guys,
clan.
that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shionne, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Well, if you look at it
Yeah.
chronologically,
All
it was
this time
Alphen
we were suffering
first,
right in
then
front of you.
Shionne,
And I
and
never
then
even
Rinwell.
knew. I feel like
Because I think Shionne had it at
finally
birth,
understand what
curse
you and Shionne were going through.
of the thorns.
You couldn't have known. Still,
But then again,
if
we
you
don't know
wanna
the
make it up to
timeline.
her,
The timeline.
shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shionne must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
And another thing, why do I have a feeling that when we see Shionne, she's going to be all depressed, like she doesn't want to be saved because Alphen can't touch her no more? I know that sounds weird.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shionne needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renin starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renins, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renin society
I'm
itself,
pretty sure it
there
was
exists a
established that
hierarchy.
no both sides are
I don't think she was ever given
all
the option
happy
to refuse.
and all
Despite that, she did everything
morally
she
right.
possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left
It'll be
to
cool
fester
if
for
you get
what?
to see the people that she
300
saved,
years.
like
How do
their
I even begin to make up for something
lineage
like that?
In all honesty,
when you go to
don't.
Lenegis.
you can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can, be it several centuries ago or just yesterday.
But I doubt the
What
game
did you
will do
say?
that.
That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor.
She's
Back after
the
my
white
brother
knight in
had
shining
passed
armor.
away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you.
They spelled people
the
wrong.
ones who forced you to wield that power. They're
Was
the
this
ones you should
game
be
like
blaming.
rushed?
Not only that,
Because so
but that
far
guilt you
the
feel
subtitles
inside,
are not very
that's
polished.
all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Elfin.
Because
Do you
they've got
understand?
spelling mistakes and
If I'm still allowed
the
to fight
dialogue
and
don't
keep
match
on
up to the
living,
subtitles.
then damn it,
Like, what the
Elfin,
hell's going
so
on?
the hell are you?
I think this is the first game
if
that
you're
I've
still
played
not
that I can
convinced,
remember that
then ask
had this
yourself
issue.
What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
Well, don't stand on top of a building when you say what you're fighting for. Someone might just say jump. Fuck you! And now the last person we have to meet is Law. And there he is.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shionne or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you
I
blame
just hope the
yourself for what
gameplay
happened.
is the same, because
And
now
yeah, I
Alphen
don't
can feel
agree,
pain.
But that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing.
I
None of
mean,
that's
I've
got
already
anything to
fought
do
few
with
Zoogles
Shionne.
before, and
I
the
guess.
gameplay looks...
It's about Naori, isn't
And
it?
the gameplay is pretty much the same.
Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's
I'm
to
just
say
hope
this
that I'm
chick
not,
isn't alive and
weak.
kicking out there somewhere too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shionne?
No, I pretty much think that
My power
Niori's dead.
consumed me once
I
already.
mean, the last time we see her, she was
I left
crying
behind a path of fire
and gave
destruction.
him the mask.
And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shionne's.
So you think we might get
Then
burned
again, a
up
bit
because of
weird
your
for
sovereign
her to be
powers?
alive and
I
Shionne.
can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing. What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me. That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place. No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shionne or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen,
I thought it was that
you're
easy.
probably right about all this.
Alphen,
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shionne. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
he could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Yes, and I believe in myself that I
To the
believe
end,
in
I guess.
Alphen. Because I'm the one that's controlling him. So since everyone basically trying to pep talk Alfred up, what's the goal? I mean, we don't know where Valdron is.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zoogles, that's
Damn.
what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Alright, that's cool. I got all my party except Shionne, so I have to
Look,
edit. Right, I'm still keeping Dohalim.
Right. We need to hurry.
What the hell is this guy doing? Get inside, hurry. Well, I'll wait. Okay, I'm bored. I'm surprised his arm's not tied doing that like forever. Maybe that's his curse. Just continuing doing the animation over and over again. No, I hate these ape
Remember,
enemies.
if the pain's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no Zoogle policy. Fine by me. Let's get to work then. I can feel you where you stand.
Oh, I can barely see anything on the screen.
The enemy wields arts too.
you'll soon see about that.
Split it open!
Be my guest. Now, you're mine. Dragon Swarm. It's on.
Now my clothes are ruined.
Leave me ensnaring.
Make it rain!
Dopamine!
Light burst forth.
It's weird using that special move and you don't have the fire sword.
Swallow blade. No further. Dragon swarm. I'm ready.
Law!
Demons descend. Flashing fang. Radiant light.
And another thing, why isn't Dohalim healing Kisara?
Regenerate. You'll pay for that.
They can change the goddamn lock on.
Swallow blade. Eagle ray. Dragon swarm. A wall to shield from calamity.
Raging Cascade!
Barrier.
Yeah, I feel like it. We need Shionne because she's the one that constantly heals.
Slide. Swallow blade. Dragon swarm.
But then again, this is like a difficulty block because, like I said in the last video, every RPG does this. It wouldn't be an RPG if you didn't do it. In where you lose your healers.
Make it rain.
Frozen!
Hammer!
Alright, Dohalim revived us, so that's good, but that takes up a lot of CP.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
What have they done?
Yeah.
No, seriously, what have they done?
You know, this
What,
one
they
kind of
haven't, like,
reminds me of home.
Ostracized
The
us.
people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Shionne comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Shionne, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana.
Yep, he is the last lord that we
Everyone,
need to defeat.
Will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelagian. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Okay.
Why?
Zoogle problem.
Damn.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
Well, if it's not a
I'll
super
teach
Zoogle,
these
then
small fry
it'll
who's
be
the
cool.
apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
Okay, there's an owl
Guess we're
nearby.
having fish.
Okay, if I go there, Hootle disappears. Oh, there you are.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Terrapin Fist.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing?
Oh, he's dead.
Wait. Don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened, whether he's alive or otherwise. We've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine. Let's get going. Thistlein was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
they almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only
At
a
least
matter
these
of
people
time
are more
before all
terrible than the
outsiders
people
start to
of
seem a potential
Niel.
threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zoogles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shionne?
Of course not. Shionne's our friend. Almadria was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know
I guess
Shionne,
the good thing
I
about
realized
it is
doesn't
that
make sense to group people together like that.
her blood is
Every
not
individual
on your
is
hands
different.
no more, since she wasn't the one that
I
killed
see.
her.
Besides, the situation with Almadria was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong,
Alright, that's good. At
If I
least
had the
she's not
chance again,
sympathizing with her.
I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almadria. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Oh, and the guy with waving his arm is disappeared. What's in here? Can I steal anything. Oh, you're rude. Right, since the sub-story, all I heard was fish. I guess I need to find those apes. Then again, those apes might be on the path that we need to go to the capital.
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy.
Okay, so this
And
realm
don't get me
is like
started on
a
the insects.
swamp jungle.
You hanging in there, Hoodle?
The LD
It's
Menencia
brutal,
was
all
like
right.
a forest.
I can feel my
Where it's
energy
open.
being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
I'll clear the way through.
I've got your back.
Take it.
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
I did it too early.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Take this! Armor won't save you!
Make it rain!
Frozen!
Hammer!
One foe is defeated.
You picked the wrong fight!
Tiger Blade! Make it rain!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara! Onward and upward.
So that bow was level 32, so we're 3 levels behind.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
Alright, this is
Got a really bad
the
feeling about
side
this.
mission.
I owe you one. Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade!
Dance in the wind!
Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade! Crush!
Photon flat! Lightning condensed!
Too back!
Stand back! I'll trick it up.
Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Oh, I was trying to use my Mystic Arts, but I guess it didn't activate.
Shine!
Radiant Rise! Swallow Blade! We did it!
Regenerate!
Swallow Blade!
Allow me to help.
This one's all mine!
Dance in the wind!
This one's mine!
Air thrust!
Elusive Deity!
I'm ready!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay.
Got some lemon. Right, owl's here somewhere.
Ho ho ho!
I see you.
Ho ho ho!
Right, I guess I have to go travel all the way around here. And what? Okay, take 2. Right, here we are, and I walk slowly.
Ho, 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 ho.
Alright, so we've got it. I'm just going to see if the camp has a fast travel. Then I will go back.
What's up?
A bridge.
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shionne? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say Volron, he destroyed us before. Like, it's not a joke. It's like a squash match. So I'm wondering now, since Alphen can feel pain, how are we gonna defeat him?
So Alphen, 300
I don't
years,
think all
huh?
of us has suddenly
Care to share
got
the
power
secret
enough
to such a long and healthy
kill
life?
him.
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking
Unless
up in
Alphen has
Calaglia.
that
Everything in between is a
secret
blank.
power that he
You
awoken
mean there are still
once
gaps in your
Almedria was
memory?
killed.
I've heard of
I mean,
starships
once his
with
mask was
devices that
shattered.
can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
Alright, so he
do you
was
If she's Renin
cryogenic
like you
sleep.
say she is, she would have understood how to operate
He wasn't
the
frozen
starship
sleep,
better
but
than
he
yourself.
just asleep on a
You're
machine.
saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shionne and the Maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shionne is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask
Who
was to
told do the
placate you, right?
T-pose?
To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly
Yeah, that's my
possible.
theory.
As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shionne's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem.
Alright, we still don't have sea bream. I don't know where to even look for those. Or this combat points. Oh, that's what CP stands for, combat points. Well, the more you learn. I mean, this would be good for a boss fight. Actually, no, it wouldn't. I mean, if I earn more in battle, like I defeated one enemy, then I get more CP. Then that would be good. Vegetable soup.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Well, that's a throne. How did he even get up there? Oh, was she in the same situation, but hers is recent?
Alone. I'm all alone.
Roast chicken.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shionne waiting.
Well, I'll remember that if I could. If I could, could not. Not yet good fast travel there.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
No, Hootle expression
Invoke?
right there is just like me in
How do I
everyday
put it?
basis.
Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear fault! Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for GANATH back when I was in Zesteria?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms. You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
At least that's two people in the
Well.
party group that's accepted or moved on. One is Law and I guess the other one's Alphen. If Alphen has already accepted his path.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Dope.
Yay, extra minutes.
Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
And fast travel there.
By all means.
No, this is a dungeon. It looks pretty cool.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will.
Is it just me? Or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too.
Yeah, I guess she
When the two of them came
accepted
and found me together
Dohalim
back
and
on the
Shionne.
beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm.
I guess, yeah,
More than that,
when
though,
Almedra's
there
dead,
are a lot of things
that's
I still
when
got
she
to come to
probably
terms with regarding Almedria. But
probably
I guess
became
I'm through
closer
making
to
snap judgments based on someone's
Dohalim
origin.
and felt guilt for Shionne.
At least I'm trying to be. I
Guilt
guess
in
you
a
could
sense
say
of
it's a
pushing her
work in
away.
progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though, not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Alright, so we've got some water elementals.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Eat dirt!
It's a duel of the arts!
Dragon form!
Time to shine! Lightning strike! Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Take it!
All thanks to you.
Dragon form!
Ready to go! Rotating pile driver!
An astral art?
Blow them away! Now! Take it! Not done! Dragon form!
Oh, come on.
Elusive deity!
Start up!
Resonate with the earth!
Frozen!
Hammer!
I'd wait before.
Except in regard to doing basic chores.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shionne, sorry, but could you...
Yeah, Shionne's not there.
Right.
Even then, he didn't feel no pain as she still healed you. Great more apes.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Dragon form! Hold nothing back!
Light.
Eat dirt!
Take this!
Flaming meteor!
Swallow blade!
Sometimes I feel like there's a delay in my button input because I pressed up and then somehow Dohalim used his attack,
Swallow blade!
even though I didn't meant for him to do that.
Try harder! Not a chance! Dragon form! Swallow blade!
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
My turn!
I haven't seen that in a while.
Alright, it's showtime!
Rondo! Take this! Here I go! Dragon form! Slash! Dragon form!
Raging Cascade!
No escape! Take this!
Now!
Come on, there you go.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly
You
not.
picked the wrong fight!
Fusing roar!
Make it red!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
Well, climbing up this terrain is not that difficult. I don't know what Rinwell was complaining about. Alright, I'll pick you off one by one.
I feel stronger. I mean, a
Also,
bit.
it's weird because he's doing the same animation that he does with his fire sword.
On me?
Oh, gold gel. But out the way. What the hell is this? or restores 100%. So this is like an elixir, but for combat points. I wonder how much that is gonna cost if you buy it. Come on, you slugs.
Out of my way! Dragon Swarm!
This one's not in your dreams.
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Its armor's too strong!
It'll split it open!
Be like it!
There
Let
you
me
go.
see what I can do!
Divine!
Dragon Swarm! Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Blue escape!
Certainly not.
Blue escape! Dragon Swarm!
Dance on the wing!
Swallow Blade!
Oh, damn it.
You're finished!
Elusive
Swallow
Deity!
Blade!
Leave the enemy cards to me.
Doubly! In an instant! Impact Block! My turn! I'm not
Where's the other one? Oh, there he is. We just sent him up. There's.
Eat dirt!
Resonate with the
You're
earth!
mine! Slash! Swallow Blade! Make it rain! Doubly! In an instant! Impact Block! That's what I like to hear.
Great, got some lemon gel. I hear bats. Right there.
Gotta break through!
Benediction light.
Take this!
Lightning condemned.
Blue escape! Swallow Blade!
Illuminate the sun. Tiger Blade.
I guess this fight is gonna be not difficult, but
They may look short.
cumbersome because now we don't have Shionne, who's a long range attack.
Looks like we got them all.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
You got company.
Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade! Here I come!
Lightning orb.
Swallow Blade!
Illuminate the
Dragon
sun.
Swarm! No further!
Going in.
Swallow Blade!
Holy Lance.
I'm ready!
Benediction light.
No, strike.
You picked the wrong fight!
Oh, god damn it.
Swallow Blade!
Here I come.
Slash! Swallow Blade! Swallow Blade! I'm ready! Doubly! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed walk.
Not in your dreams.
Make it rain! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now! Stardust!
More where that came from.
Resonate with the earth.
You're finished! Doubly! In an instant! Impact Block!
Illuminate the sun. Holy Cleaver.
Hurricane
Holy
Strike!
Lance. Tiger Blade.
I still got a ways to go.
Nice. Well, at least I reached level 30. And if I buy the DLC, that makes all your party level up 10 times. You can buy it twice, so I can technically be level 50.
Like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing.
But
to
I
take a shower
just
underneath
can't
this
be
water.
arsed
You're welcome to try,
buying it.
but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
Go no
I mean, it is
further.
cheap. It's like £2.49, I think. But to me, it just feels useless trying to buy it.
In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a
I need it.
Regenerate.
Holy Cleaver. Coming through.
Speaking of that, did you know Ganon that make way? Shattering pieces. Elusive Deity.
Take this!
Now you see what I can do. Dry.
It's over!
We don't mind if I do.
You're mine!
I'll take you all on.
Oh, she might kill them all.
Flare the Malita.
Well, almost.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
Oh, did I lose my blue multiplier? I didn't realize. Yo, that's a big ladder. I wonder if you can fall all the way down there. Oh. I just realized you can feel pain. Well, if I remember, I'll try to fall down. for science. Oh. Don't want to go there yet. Actually, I just came here. What am I doing? Drink.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
In a bind?
This one's mine! I'm gone! One more!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
You picked the wrong fight!
Regenerate! I owe you one shot!
Thank you for that.
Why am I still?
Let's get back into it.
No armor! Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Is this it? I couldn't make it in time.
Appreciate it.
Piercing roar! Resuscitation! Take this!
Not done yet!
Nope, don't want to use it on him. You want to use it on a freaking slugs.
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
I wish that those slug pressure water things, those are getting really annoying. Because you can barely see it when they activate it, because it's not very well animated, like, you know, the bodies, they don't go crazy when they're just about to do it.
Kikara, frozen.
Hammer!
Nicely done.
All thanks to you.
Swallow Blade! Dragon
Allow me to help
Swarm!
you.
Make it break!
Go to me! In an instant! Impact Block!
They really made us work for that one.
I would say in terms of all the combat abilities, Swallow Blade is like a blessing in disguise. Whoop. You went that far away.
Now,
In an instant! Impact Block!
This could be useful.
Oh, I don't feel like doing this. Well, we're doing it. That's this. This is another Laura's abilities.
Good to know my training is paying off.
Why can't I open it?
Gotta break through!
Oh, I don't have to defeat all of them just to open the damn treasure chest.
Resonate with these takes.
Hurricane!
My head's spinning just...
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Alright, I guess that is the case.
A comfortable win.
Mighty God. Nope, that's probably for her. Damn, that's a lot of freaking buffs.
This looks nice and tough.
How many levels are there to this area? Oh, Law can get rid of that. 39. And the treasure chest is right there.
The design of this equipment is...
Earth Cape. Yep.
really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Well, he can like it, but it's not
How much
his
farther?
I don't think
outfit.
we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even half.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Now you see what I can do.
Not on my watch.
Dragon Swarm! You picked the wrong fight.
Tiger Blade.
Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Now.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now! You're mine! You're finished!
Illuminate the storm.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Oh, you made a shield for yourself.
Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm!
In here.
Take this!
This will come in handy.
No further.
Hit. More than I can.
Dragon form! Swallow blade!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
Dodge, but
Now!
One's all gone! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Not a chance! No escape!
So I still had room to grow.
at least our combat points is at the round number 400. And just as she said, we're not even halfway there. Okay, this right here, the kidney, this is a boss fight waiting to happen. How can I tell? Because the healing light. Right. And off we go. Is it going to be a dragon?
What is this place?
Or a big slug?
Careful.
It's a
We've got
dragon.
company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
It looks like a retarded rooster, but oh well.
Good night, everybody!
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way.
About good.
Save your breath! All that thing sees is a talking meal!
Then let's show it how wrong it is! Is it trying to stop us?
Air thrust.
Yes, that pretty much looks like the case. How Finn is trying to stop us.
Swallow blade!
There you go. Don't let up.
You're finished!
I just hope that his crappy raw isn't like
No escape! Swallow
what
blade!
to throw me away.
Elusive deity!
In
Swallow
here.
blade!
Piercing roar!
Pile driver! Swallow
Get
blade!
out there with the others.
And another thing, that attack with his breath, is it a poison
We've got this one covered.
enemy?
Elusive
Banana, hurry up.
No escape!
Air
Swallow
thrust.
blade!
Light excellent raging cascade.
Strike! It's over! Swallow blade! Armor won't save you! Heal! You're mine!
Use its weak
Good.
point to take it down.
All together,
Take
everyone.
this! Dragon form! This one's all mine!
Denied.
It's over!
Come on, there you go. One health bar gone.
Regeneration! You picked the wrong fight!
Air thrust.
Here I come!
Light excellent raging cascade.
Soda!
Flaming meteor.
Allow me to help you.
Get on the shot together.
Hurricane thrust!
Dance on the wind.
Shield and make.
Raging storm.
Negative gate!
On your knees.
Oh come on, I don't want to be stunned.
Piercing roar.
Yeah, it's a poison enemy.
Shield and make.
Light excellent.
Shine.
Oops.
Try harder!
Force of regeneration.
Lion power.
Regenerate!
Piercing
Coyote
roar.
walk! No! Can't! Dragon form!
Get on it.
Blind you into swallow blade! Take this!
Illuminate the storm.
Carve through armor! Take this!
Oh crap.
One more time.
Regenerate. I owe you one.
Sit.
Peach gel.
Its wings are lighting up.
It's getting ready to attack!
Dance in the wind.
Nothing we can do, even though I see the red markings on the floor.
Face it head on.
Swallow blade!
Piercing roar.
Dragon form! I'm ready! Go me!
Good.
In an instant! Impact block! Take this! I'm not done! Heal! Dragon form!
It's changing tactics.
Have an ace up its sleeve.
Holy quiver.
On your knees.
An ace up his sleeve, meaning a second phase, then yes, probably does have. It's gonna poke. I don't know.
Stay away from my friends! Slash! Dragon form!
Okay, so I need to revive Dohalim.
Raging storm. Not in your dreams.
On your knees.
Guess I had to use it sometime.
Raging cascade.
Dragon form!
Sleep now. Slime. Sorry.
Regenerate.
Goodness.
Imbue this vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation.
Yeah, come on, get down.
Got some fight left in me.
Try harder! Take
Air
this!
thrust.
You must be tired of healing me. I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad you're on
Good, this cause broken.
You're mine! Swallow blade! Dragon!
Illuminate the dark! Magic is there!
Train hard
Holy
shot.
land!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Rongo!
Don't suffer.
Here I come! I'm not
Much
done!
obliged.
Dragon swarm!
Thunder field! Time to shine! Raging cascade!
Tell me about
Take
it.
this! Swallow blade!
Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Air thrust! Fire complete focus!
Come on, move out the way when he's flying at top. You know it's dangerous.
Holy glimmer! Holy land!
This one keeps
Well.
charging us!
That's what my shield in a vine.
Get behind
I
me.
only did what any other
I'll
would.
leave it to you!
I think you're nicer than you let on.
Dragon swarm! Elusive being!
This one is almost in the bag.
Not done yet. Just falling down.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best.
Forgive me.
Fuck's sake again.
This is my fault.
Here goes!
From beyond!
Bullseye! Ready to go! Raging tornado blade!
Alright, good. At least Doherty will revive me.
With life! From beyond! Imbue this vanquished soul with
Illuminate the dark! Confiscated!
Such unadulterated feeling.
Come on, we're almost there. In the thousands. Oh god, I just sneeze.
In a vine.
Magic is there!
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that. Come on, ball. There you go.
in an instant! Impact block!
Not a difficult fight, but it's doable considering what my level is. Even though I'm not that under
With
level.
fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess.
Are we gonna
that
see
would be the
anyone
best
that's stronger than
solution here,
Volron?
huh?
Because once we defeat
wasted
him,
enough
we're
time.
going to have to stop the ground contest.
Let's get going. Shionne needs us.
And it's gonna be a bit anticlimactic if we stop the crown contest just like that without defeating anyone.
Did we really just spend that much money?
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel
Because
if
you
a
got
three-course
roadkill.
meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shionne's waiting for us.
I was gonna say then, did she make Hootle feel guilty because he has wings? If so, that was cruel. Wait, how many? Yeah, I'm pretty much pooped. I really do want to climb that ladder all the way down. Or fall down that. Are there a ladder here?
We're so high up.
Alright, this is for science. Let's save. And jump.
Hey! Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
Nope, I didn't. I thought we got allowed to
Figured
jump
there would
onto there.
likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch!
Okay, so now we know what this big ladder was for. It's the waterfall of death.
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
Snake
not the problem
eater.
here.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rinwell. Positive thinking is everything.
Wait, wasn't it in Metal Gear Solid 3 you can like climb faster when you climb a ladder, or was it just a normal pace? Because if so, this I don't know why they're complaining about.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
I sense a strange power from this.
Yeah, was it? Is it an artifact? Yeah, it is. Alright, so I thought these were New Game Plus that the artifacts effect will be on. And that's good. So that means we're going to earn more combat points. Hopefully we do. And we're back to where we were. To where we were. It was raining. That's a lot of pointy things. This is a capital. Nope, it's GANATH HAROS. And we finally made it.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shionne's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelagian's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, GANATH HAROS means Fortress of Naught. Though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord,
So I'm
the
guessing
only
there's
thing
no
realm
law
has
in this
been known
land.
for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push
Okay,
through
so
for
this
now.
realm is kind of like
Shionne
the
is
land
waiting.
hidden in the
Yeah,
rain,
I hear
just
ya.
constantly
So
raining.
can wait.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shionne.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shionne's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shionne's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
So he could feel pain.
Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh,
Sorry.
I don't know why I keep doing that, expecting like we're gonna magically get all the equipment we need to build weapons.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense.
Talk to Kisara.
let's talk for a bit.
Sorry
More
for
stories
rambling
of
on
her
so
brother, I
much about
guess.
my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that.
Well, it's all in the past. Let's move forward.
I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
What does getting closer to your party members mean?
Before we go, do you got...
I'll see if it has anything like help. System. No, it's just something nice might happen. Oh damn it, I forgot this kind of
Is that
chicken.
everything?
Yay, now see the cure prevention. Really, that's all I needed was to cook chicken. So just Rinwell that needs the KO left, whilst everyone else got theirs. Wait, and Dohalim as well. Dohalim needs his.
For dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
Now it's got water walls.
I'll clear the way through.
I've got your
What
back.
the hell, where did these guys come?
Mind if I do? These ones can run rings around us.
Soaring blast! Eat dirt!
Lightning orb!
Swallow blade! No further! Here I come! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed blow.
Come on, stupid dog.
Very to me.
Yeah, and pummeling to me. All back in their defenses.
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful
Oh, this
I can
one's
be.
shining.
Now you see what I can do.
I'm not done!
Look sharp.
Wind astral energy! Dance in the wind! Now!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life. Resonate
Now,
with the
you're mine!
stalagmite.
Dragon
Go
Ball!
on your knees.
Lava the stockpile!
Come and face me!
Lightning orb!
Stalagmite. Swallow blade.
You're mine!
Arc shield!
I'm ready.
Lightning condemned!
Dance on the wind.
I'm not done!
Now!
Eternal devastation!
Take this. Coming along? What do you want to do with them?
Oh, you know. Sprout flowers from the tip of my staff. Suspended in midair.
So you want to be a street magician then?
I still got a ways to go.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Oh, there's a lot of swimming in this place. Boss here, looks like another boss fight area, but not for now. No, at least we got fast travel. Well, you guys can't swim.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
Oh, one of them is shining.
Dragon Swarm!
In a bind?
Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm! Slash!
Captivity!
Dragon Swarm! I'm not done! Slash! Swallow Blade!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Make it right! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance! Crescent Slash! Darkness! Now! Negative haste! You picked the wrong fight! You require a hand. Strike! Eternal Devastation! I'm ready! Tiger Blade! Eternal Devastation!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
You guys want to rest here?
You stop.
We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
Not much we can do now in defeating all the
Excited
Zoogles,
just thinking
because
about us barging through the front gate.
I mean, the entrance looks nice. It looks aesthetically pleasing. Okay, that doesn't.
Halt! Are you Alfin and his companions?
Yes.
Why would you think that?
You are the only ones scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in GANATH HAROS. So I'll ask again, are you Alfin and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Del Faris.
Oh, that's it? No proof of identification? Wow, all that training regiment and all you guys can do is bang your shield.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
I sound like a Minecraft character when I do that. Legion.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first.
Well, we are level 1, so I'm guessing they're multiple levels, just like outside. Honestly, sometimes I wish our world kind of looked like this. But I'm just thinking, how do we get the resources to make it look like it? Because all that looks like glasses look very hard to maintain.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Because I think only
Like
this
the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any
Legion
moment?
and
Yeah,
Elder
not crazy
Menencia
about
place,
that either.
the main capital
No,
of those.
not that. Something else.
That must
Only
be
those two
Volron's
look very
castle up
pleasing,
ahead.
aesthetically wise.
I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shionne, we could try to...
It looks very
That's
regal.
That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space, seems unlikely.
Huh?
I mean, he did say before that he killed the previous lord of Volrun. Oh, there's slaves. Okay. I get it, they're like a cult.
Hey! You guys! What's going on?
No, do these guys do that every single day?
They were Danans, right?
Seems pretty tiring.
That
And
wasn't
cold.
normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
And they wore masks. Maybe that got something to do with it? Since he
They
wore a
were
mask.
headed for the castle. I have a bad
Well,
feeling
let's look for an
these
inn.
boats.
I can't...
But first you have to listen to these
any
skits.
ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Danon slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to.
Yeah,
yet
it does.
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, it might be in the mood to give us some answers.
I'm guessing just all of the people are inside of the castle, just like praising
Wow, your
Volrun.
legs are shaking.
What? Liar?
Just kidding.
You...
Oh, for the first time the elevator works without me working for it. Level 2.
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Danons and Renans go? Shionne.
Well, there's no treasures anywhere or loot we can pick up. And that door's locked. That gate's locked.
There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle. But
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
and yet this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
The gate's gonna open.
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Or did it die? Or turned hollows?
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Yeah, they're dying.
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
one is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
Speak louder, please. We can't hear you back here. Well, at least they reached their quota for the day.
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove
Yeah,
to
I
us,
thought so, the demonstration.
No, to Alphen. Just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Shionne. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them? Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Volron? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Yep, let's go.
Damn it.
How awful.
New orange gel.
All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
And I bet I can guess who from. Volron.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
Well, I still don't think that we're strong enough to defeat him. But I guess we'll see. With the power of friendship and power of despair, we will pull through. Because so far the only ace up our sleeve that we have is Alphen's sovereign abilities.
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Yep, that's all the hollows.
Still, if it's not fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps. But frankly, I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
Oh, I just made a
My
point.
apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts. Whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods, the outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place.
No, we finally get to meet Shionne. After like what, an hour 50 minutes of losing her.
Shionne!
Well,
Wait.
I said about 2.5
Something's
hours.
not right.
Oh no, she's been manipulated.
And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me.
Shionne,
It's so dark. Everyone.
we came to save you. It's okay now.
And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
It seems like she's in some sort of trance.
Lies.
Oh, well, her eyes are different.
Thorn! This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark energy
prickly.
here. Far too close
Nice.
to be the work of a single individual. It's possible Volron's manipulating her, but we cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorn. So we fight fire with fire.
I mean, this is the first time we get to see her powers like in fruition.
Alone.
Her thorns.
I'm all alone.
Shionne!
Can't die. But I also can't live.
Shionne! Shionne! We're coming for you!
Okay, these thorns are respawning, so I think we have to do this until the cutscene appears or something like that, because they're not going down.
I can take whatever you give me! So please, open your eyes! Shionne! Swallow Blade! Now we're not... You're mine!
Yes, open your eyes, Swallow Blade. I mean, at least they're not doing damage. I don't think so. But at least they got like little to no health.
Eat dirt!
I'll be saving this one.
Take this!
Okay, that's it for now.
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Shionne! Come back to us!
Oh, so now we know where Hootles is hiding. Just inside of a hoodie.
I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Elfin!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us.
Bitch, you was literally abducted by Volron. How the hell did Billy be alone?
All of this. It's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Shionne.
She was possibly abducted by Volron and somehow... God, this story sometimes can be a bit stupid. Well, just because he couldn't hold on to her because he felt pain and her thorns hurt him, that somehow put her in a trance.
But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohaling.
And me.
And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Shionne.
Well, she's finally broken out of her brainwashing stuff. But if that was her reason of becoming like that, then again, like I said, it's just stupid.
Alvin!
How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
Well, that bell ring means one thing, more sacrifices.
Time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Yay, we finally got our Bankai back. Oh yeah, but this time it was going to hurt.
Let's go. Volron is waiting.
Is it going to hurt?
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me...
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
Some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Yep, I'm with you,
Is it just
Huto.
me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Shionne.
Right, now to swap the Rinwell out. There you go. I think it was... Alright, we pretty much got the same weapons that we had.
Thanks. I'll be okay. Let's go. We have to take Volron out. So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never
I do like
realized the
it
weight
that
of
they
the
don't,
burden you were carrying.
I guess, repeat
I could say the
themselves
same.
in the story,
person you
because
kept
everyone
mistaking
else is
me
up to
for.
date.
It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely.
Because they easily could have
The
done
two
this
do
in
look
another
very
cutscene
similar.
where Alphon explains to Shionne
Kidnapping
what he
Shionne,
remembers.
mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously?
But they just
These
skip
so-called
that
lords
and
just
she
think they
already
can do
knows
whatever they
by
like.
default.
I am
So that was
deeply
good.
ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shionne's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacks the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because
That
he's
we do
leading
not
the
know
Danon
yet.
rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law. Those things that came out of Shionne are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy.
She did.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shionne? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship, back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me.
Okay, so her trauma kicked up when she saw
smothering me.
Alphen in pain.
I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Shionne.
You're okay now.
But still, I say stupid.
You're safe, Shionne. We're here with you. You're
Because
not
she's
any
not
longer.
alone, even though none of us can touch her. Our main objective is to kill all the
Thank
5
you.
lords, get the crown contest, and then with that power, get rid of her thorns. So she's not alone. She just have to wait till people can touch her. That's it. Are we at the castle? So are we going to go meet him peacefully, or are we going to fight our way through?
Must be Voron's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Well, preemptive strike.
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Voron!
It's useless. The brainwash.
Alright, so Law's
Just like the Baron puppets we've dealt with outside.
attack's not doing anything.
Their arms are interrupted.
It's so good to have Shionne back.
No further! Swallow blade! Can you take it? Swallow blade! Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
And it also so good to have my freaking
You'll soon see about that!
fire ability.
In an instant! Impact Claw! Now! Here I come!
Alright, one's down. Well, not literally, but one is out of the way.
You picked the wrong fight!
Where are you going?
Take this!
Ready and rare. Time to I can carve through armor.
I'm not done! Eternal Devastation!
This one is mine!
Oh gosh damn it.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Mega Ray!
Shine! Take that! Thanks! Swallow Blade! Eternal Devastation! Here I come!
What's that? They like to stay in one place and not get like stun damage. It's really peeving me off.
Eternal Devastation! On your knees. Now we're not Dragon Swarm! Can't get out of this!
And for some reason I'm struggling with these freaking basic guards.
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Take this.
Far enough! Make it rain!
Dueling! This one's
Alright.
got your name on it!
So 2 down in a quick succession, that's good.
Make it rain! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah.
And
I
also
was just
trying
about
to
as
go
hollow
through them
victory as
isn't
they
going to be
come.
easy neither.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was
If
one
we
of the
fought
greatest
for
virtues out
soldiers
there.
at once, then
Now
I'm
not so
screwed.
sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volron...
I don't know why every character
think
have
they
an
might learn to
existential
think
crisis when
independently
something
again?
bad happens. I mean, you can see
Actually,
that they're brainwashed.
no,
That's it.
never mind.
You don't need to think too
This
deep
isn't the
about it.
time. We can worry about that after we finish
I mean,
the
I understand
task at
she
hand and
served
defeat
Lord
Volron.
Dohalim, but that's different. That's of your own free
As
will.
expected, Bolon's
These guys don't
guards
have their
are
own free will.
formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust
But of course,
us
since
before we
this is
reach Volron.
Japanese game, Japanese storytelling, everyone got to have a crisis.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city.
But then again,
Really
the
didn't cut any
Western
corners.
story writing isn't
They're
any
certainly
better
akin
itself.
to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost. But more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination, and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me? Or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Shionne. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my master core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Right.
Sarah's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable.
Okay, so he feels the pain,
Almost.
but she just heals him right
fighting,
after.
I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna stop it here for now. We saved Shionne and on our way to defeat Volron. So yeah, the whole lovey-dovey story is, I mean, it's not always clear, but it's whatever, because I don't care about that type of stuff. The existential crisis everyone seems to have is getting pretty old and stupid, and yeah, that's pretty much in every storytelling that I've seen in Japanese format. And yeah, that's it for the video, and I'll see you later. Make sure to comment, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think. So yeah, bye bye.